Right, welcome ladies and gentlemen. King Spawn is seemingly the title of the Spawn reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it, from Todd McFarlane. The movie that, I don't know, God, how long has this been in the works for? I don't know, but I don't want to be super negative, but all this is a script. We've had a script before, where Spawn literally became a bed. Yep. And gas. Fog. So I'm not going to say this is like completely done and dusted and way, this is looking really, really good and this huge, big news. This is just another script. And it's called King Spawn. Sure, fine. They're sort of trying to bulk out. I don't know. King Spawn. Is that a character that he's got? Because I know he's doing loads of different spawns now. Like the Spawn universe. What would you call that? The I don't know. The SCU Spawn Cinematic Universe. Spawniverse. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling. We're gonna look at this today and a bit of backstory with the whole Spawn business, okay? Because this is long gone on. I love reporting on this. I don't. Because whenever there's news, it follows by another 6 months of nothing. Right? So, no, I don't like reporting on this stuff anymore. I'm sick of it. But we're going to do it anyway, for you. So hit subscribe if you are new here. So like I said, Todd took to Twitter, right? And teased this. Movie news tomorrow, 9 AM PST. And at that point, I was like, it's not really going to be any news, is there? Well, there is news. It's not that big. This is it. He literally just tweeted this out. Just a picture of this. So, movie news tomorrow, 9 AM Pacific Standard Time, right? You're thinking, oh, well, this could be a huge update. A huge update. No, it's not. Just tweeted this out. King Spawn. By Matt Mixon, Malcolm Spellman, Scott Silver. Based on characters by Todd McFarlane. So, we knew that he'd relinquished power over the script, which is good because his script was terrible. It's floating around the internet. You can find it. It's genuinely... It's not me just saying it's bad. It is genuinely a bad script. At one point, Spawn becomes a bed. Another point, Spawn is a gaseous fog type thing. You don't really see Spawn doing anything. It's not really a good... It was just super lame. So, you know, it was good that he relinquished power. Other people are doing the script now. But this is it. This is all we've got. This is all we've got. King Spawn. That's the update. So I said literally no news then. Like, what is... This isn't really an issue. The amount of writers isn't actually that much of an issue, believe it or not. That's not a huge deal. It says this. We're definitely going to ask about this at Comic-Con. Sure, fine. But there's not really... What year will this release? 2026? No. This ain't releasing in 2026. But I'm a bit unsure of what this is. Because I'm pretty certain... Yeah, King Spawn, McFarlane relinquished writing. Oh, this is... I got tagged in this. 3 writers. Potential gas and bed spawn. No more. No more gas and bed spawn. That seems to be done now. But I'm unsure of what this whole thing is. Animated or live action. Because that's the thing, right? We're supposed to be getting... Jeremy Renner was supposed to be in it. Jamie Foxx was supposed to be in it. And now we're just a completely new direction. Yeah. New direction. I think this is him trying to... I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? King Spawn. Well, what's that? What is that? You know, if I look at... Oh, if I literally just type in King Spawn comic, it is a thing. The launch of this book, nearly 3 decades in the making, further expands the Spawn universe, the Spawniverse. With the growing presence of hell, heaven and heroes here on Earth, a classic villain from Spawn's past has begun asserting his powers on Earth by corrupting as many souls as possible, and only Spawn knows that he even exists, continuing the dramatic battles from Spawn's universe. So, what? The storyline of King Spawn is what exactly? And delving just a little bit deeper, if I go to like King Spawn Wiki, doesn't really tell me too much either, to be fair. There's quite a few comics on it though. When one of the vilest creatures ever imprisoned in hell is released back onto Earth, Spawn follows the clues right into a trap set for him. Why does Kincaid want Spawn to ascend the throne of hell? And what of the prophecy of the King Spawn? They're sort of if they're doing this, they're throwing you in at the deep end. So yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I'm not holding out my breath. Let's put it that way. I'm not holding my breath on this. No one else has really pointed that out, though, to be fair, about the fact that this is actually a comic, are they? Like, I'm a bit confused with why they're not doing that. King Spawn is not a good name, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it's not really. If they're doing the comic, that'll be, yeah, interesting. Give us more info on the Spawn movie. Is this all we get, or is there more to see? Nah, this is it. We won't get any more info on this. This is what he does. This is literally Todd McFarlane, and this is just all he does. He just teases it, and that's it. So previously, I would say you have to have a lot of hope for it. It's in very, very active development, Blum said at the time. What needs to happen is that my fellow friends and writers at the studio need to figure out their differences and get back to writing. But we've got a great group of folk putting it together, and my hope is that that movie, my prediction is maybe we'll actually see a Spawn movie in 25. That's not happening now. That was a little while ago. So yeah, not overly sure what's happening. King Spawn is yeah. That's it, King Spawn. I don't know. This article here is like timed to the week of San Diego Comic-Con. That's not going to happen. I doubt there's going to be anything there. And 2025 isn't going to happen either. If it were to go into production soon, especially on a relatively modest budget and a tight shoot, it's entirely possible that could still happen. No, it's unlikely. Because the amount of like visual effects that'll have to go with this as well, it's not going to happen. The post-production work on this will still be, even no matter what budget you have, you're still going to have post-production. So there you go, there's the massive news update, King Spawn. Another script. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Cheers, take care, bye-bye now.